Yo, what's up? This is John from Judge Innovation Girls in the Peach Capital of the state, baby. Boys and girls, what's up, Reaper? You want to let a few people come in? I'm going to get this thing knocked out right quick. Get this thing knocked out. Let me set this right. What's up, Austin? We're gonna let a few people get in for a few. We're gonna let a few people get in, and then we're gonna snatch his cab off. What's up, Roger? What's up, Roger? What's up, Roger? What's it? What's it? What's up, Justin? No, I'm going to 2K it with some Tamco chassis black. And the reason why it's not going to get powder coated, well, I mean, I really don't have a reason why it's not going to get powder coated. We're going to put some 2K chassis black from Tamco on it. It's supposed to be better than POR 15. Should be, because it's a 2K system. We're taking all of the factory suspension. We're stripping everything off the chassis, everything. And we're putting all QA1 on it, front and back. It's all getting QA1. I mean, we could blast the chassis and put all the QA1 stuff on it, and then take all the QA1 stuff off, and then have it powder coated. But I've already ordered all the chassis black from Tamco. I've ordered the direct to metal, the epoxy, the primer. I've already ordered everything I needed to paint the chassis, the bottom of the cab, the bottom of the bed, the inner fenders. I've already ordered all that stuff today. What is it saying? Watching your videos and lives, and you're doing everything. Well, what's up, Mac? Well, please enlighten. What's up, SS Stunt? Justin, please advise me. Please let me know what I'm doing wrong. Watching your videos and your lives, and you're doing everything wrong. Well, that's a very weightless statement to say that when you tell somebody they're doing something wrong, but then you don't tell them what they're doing wrong. That's grand. Yeah. This thing's getting all QA1. Yep, it's all getting QA1. And it's getting a so the client's taking the 351 Windsor that was in this Joker, and he's having it built, stroked out to a 427 aluminum heads, just a power steering pump, water pump, and alternator. That's it. No air conditioner, no manual, no power brakes, none of that stuff. No, Mac, I hadn't looked at no comments. I'll check it out, buddy. I'll check it out. We're going to let a few more people. Damn, we got 40 people in here and 8 likes. All right, boys and girls, we're going to give it about 2 more minutes, and we're going to take some bolts out of this cab, and we're going to snatch this cab off, boys and girls. So, all right, we're about to take this cab off. All right, let's get a few people dropped off right quick. So I guess they don't like us talking. It's all right. Put my little magnet back on the phone. Gonna get the little gimbal. Gonna put y'all on the gimbal. Put y'all on the gimbal. All right. Y'all hear them croakers? I'm gonna set y'all right here on this. I'm gonna set y'all right here for just a second. We only have 4 bolts. We got one more bolt. We got one more bolt, or 2 more bolts to take out. Got my lightsaber. Hey, if y'all new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. All right, I think I got everything took care of. One thing I'm curious about, how does the box stay level with the frame when the frame has a little hump in it? Is there something? I'm curious about how does the box stay level when the frame, when the frame has a little hump. I don't follow your question. Maybe somebody else follows. I don't follow your question. And just like that, boys and girls. Now we're cooking. Now we're cooking with gas. All right, let's get that emergency brake cable. Let's get that E cable. Let's get that brake cable because we don't need that brake cable. Let's take care of that. Let's take care of this E-brake cable right there. We don't need that. We don't need that stinking cable. Don't need that cable. All right, we got that. All right, so that's that. Oh yeah, snooky, snooky. What's up, Chance? Chance, where you at? Chance, I tell you where you ain't at. You ain't over here. I tell you where you ain't at, Chance. All right. JG's working on Fords a little different than normal. Yeah, hey, Chance. Hey, this thing is, I don't know if you heard, this thing, he's taking a 351 modified, no, excuse me, the 351 Windsor. He's having it stroked to a 427, aluminum heads, aluminum intake. He's going with the, he told me again today. He's going with a carburetor that's made by Holley, but it's not a Holley. It's a fast, but he's going carbureted. No air conditioner, just power steering pump, alternator, water pump. That's it. No AC, no power brakes. Yeah, just, yeah. All right. Okay. That's a smart tractor. That tractor's smart. It drives on its own. Hey, if you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. I'd greatly appreciate it, boys and girls. That's what's dragging. We're gonna get the chassis up out of here. All right, we clear now. Oh yes, everything's getting blasted. Some people, hey look here, some people can't even back a trailer up. I backed this truck up backwards with the tractor up underneath there. I don't want to get too far from the router. All right. Yeah, I'm blasting the bottom. I got to get that buggy down there. So we're going to get that buggy. And these floor pans, he's got both floor pans, and I got to cut the tunnel. Because it's getting a, hey Chance, correct me if I'm wrong. He said he's getting a T-Rex 5-speed. I might be running on wrong information. Not a Tremec. He said something like a T-Rex 5-speed. John's gonna be hiring Jay to run a wrecker. Yeah, I backed that truck from the front yard all the way down the runway backwards, driving on the tractor, spun it around, jackknifed it, and drove it right up in here and dropped it down. So that's what. So it needs floor pans. He got floor pans, so that's good. And then I got to cut this out. It's got some rot right there fixed, but he don't want to. He don't want to blast the firewall. He just wants to blast from here down. So from here down, he wants to blast. He wants to leave this like it is, but I told him I could take a wire brush and a flat putty knife and clean all this up. He wants to leave it just like it is. The steering column's coming out. The brakes are coming out. All this stuff is coming out. Yeah, so he don't want to blast none of this. He said we could blast from this pinch wheel down. He don't want to blast this and blast the bottom of the truck. And he wants me to put that heat noise that H&R on there and that XO2 system on the bottom and on the inside. So we'll probably blast the bottom of the cab and blast inside the cab, the floor. And that's pretty much it. That's all we're gonna do on that. And then on the bed, the bed's really good other than where them jokers welded the daggone pins in there. So he said, depending on, hey Chance, I found my bed tool. I found that. So he said he didn't want to blast inside the bed, but he did want to blast on the bottom side. So with that being said, my air compressor's on. With that being said, so I'm gonna pressure wash all this and clean this out. He said, like I said, he might change his mind about putting bed liner on the floor. But I told him that we could tape the wheel tubs up and we could blast the floor. And then I could 2K epoxy it, and then I could put bed liner on it. And then he said, yeah, but it'll be black. And he likes the patina look. And I said, well, hell, I can make it look like that. And he's like, what? I said, I mean, I can make the floor look weathered. I mean, hell, that ain't a problem. I mean, I can do that. Because he don't want to do nothing to the tailgate. He wants to leave that like that. What did he say? What did John say? He'd work harder than me and I'd have to fire him. All right, so I'm going to go down here and I'm going to see if I can pick up this, Mini Cooper roof by myself and set it on the ground. Wish me luck. I probably can get up underneath it and pick it up and then set it down. And I'm gonna get that bed cart up here and we're gonna set the cab on it the best way we can. It's a little bit big. Honestly, we should have used that cart on the bed and that cart, we should have used that cart on the bed and that cart on the cab, but it's okay. It's neither here or there. And then get the cab out of here and then put the chassis back up in here and start stripping the chassis. Yeah, I can spray the XO2 with no pigment, but if I can't leave the rust though. Can't leave the rust. I don't think. I don't know. I don't know how much, you wouldn't be able to blast it over the rust. That I don't know. I'd have to ask. I'm pretty sure you could. All right. Unless I sprayed some kind of inhibitor on it to kill it. All right, let me go down here and see if I can pick. Let me go down here and see if I can pick this daggone Mini Cooper roof up. Don't hang tight. Hang tight. Oh yeah, I got it. I got it, boys and girls. I got it. This cart's adjustable too. All these carts that I make are adjustable. All these carts that I make are adjustable. So, all right. Let's see how she does. What's up, Mike? Oh yeah, I believe we'll be in good shape. I believe we'll be in good shape. It's gonna have that little Cadillac lean. Gonna have that little Cadillac lean. We'll put a strap on it. We'll put a strap on it. She won't go nowhere. Hey, that sounds like a plan, Reaper. Sounds like a plan. Sounds like a plan. Yeah, it's actually it just needs a good cleaning, Nathan. Like literally, like a really good cleaning. All right. Yeah, it just needs a good cleaning. Not no oven cleaner. Oven cleaner will mess it up. It just needs some good cleaning. Oh, you can do it. You got to start somewhere, man. We all started somewhere. We all started somewhere. See if I. Ha! That's there right there. Woo. That sun gun right there, grown, boy. That's a whole lot of love right there. I tell you what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna push that right over here on the corner. I ain't even gonna push that down the hill. I'm gonna push that right over here, and then when I get the tractor, then I'll take it down the hill. I'm crazy, but I ain't stupid. You hear what I said? I'm crazy, but I ain't stupid. All right. All right, let's push the chassis back up here. Let's get the chassis back up here. boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, you talking about the turd? Talking about the turd? One-man band playing all the instruments. Yeah, my turd. All right. Okie dokie. So, we're on here 33 minutes. Oh yeah, no problem. No problemo. Let's see if we can get this thing picked up and kind of get a game plan together. You son of a gun. That's close. That's close. That's probably okay. Let's see what that does. Let's see what that does. Watch out for that blazer top. What about it? That blazer top's way down there. I ain't nowhere near that blazer top. I ain't nowhere near that song. What's up, cars? I'm gonna get the daggone handy dandy leaf blower out tomorrow and blow this son of a gun out. What's up, cars? Cars, look! Look, Ma, no hands. All right, let's try it now. This thing's all. Oh, I see what happened. You sorry sack of monkey junk. Thing look like it's doing a 3-wheel. I got it on backwards. It's actually backwards. The front end's supposed to be up there, but it don't matter because what we're doing, it don't matter. There we go. Now let's try it. I'm just catching it barely. Just barely. That's all we need. What do you say? Yancey, the camera definitely doesn't show scale. That paint shop. Oh yeah, they're 100 and it's over 100 foot. Yeah, it's 125 foot. It's about 100 foot from here to the paint booth. So look at it all cattywampus. I got it. All right, so we got it picked up. So I just wanted to see what it looked like picked up. So, I guess we're gonna just start down. Yeah. just see I just want to see what it does picked up. So when I go to snatching parts off and I go to pick it up, I'll probably strap the chassis to the lift. Let's get the weight off of it. There we go. All right, I'll probably just, so we're not reusing nothing. Not a nail thing, nothing. So, I guess I'm trying to think. Didn't y'all smell trash burning? I'm trying to think. I don't know. What y'all think? A little bit of life left in them springs. This thing got drop shackles. This thing got drop shackles or something on it. I guess we could, so we got the cab, we got the bed, we got all that. My wife told me just leave it alone, just take a break, but I still got to put up this. Yeah, look at it. Hey, cars, I got to hook up Starlink tomorrow. Oh, Goodyear. Look at that. Oh, Goodyear. Oh, Goodyear. What size is that joker? What size is that? Is it a 78? It is a 1178 15. It's 1178 15 4-ply. I bet that's the original tar. Tubeless. Oh, I'm doing good, man. How you doing in Australia? Yeah. Look, cracky crack. Well, it's a deep subject. I guess we'll just start cutting shit off this thing. I gotta clean it up. Man, it looks like a damn bull in a china shop. That's one thing about me, man. I'll make a mess like a damn bull in a china shop. Dude, can you fabricate anything from a Ford Fairlane? What are you looking for? What are you looking for in a Ford Fairlane? Lawrence? I guess, let's go up here and look at the front and see, I don't know about all that. Gary, I don't know about all, do what the wife says, always a good idea. Yeah, I guess. I guess so. But my mind won't sleep. My mind won't rest. So this is all bolts. So I don't want to cut nothing off the front yet until I get the, until I weld a piece of flat bar or angle from here to here. I'm gonna measure it first and write it down, what it is from frame horn to frame horn. So I'll measure it from here to here and see what it is, and then I'll measure it from there to there to see what it is. So when I take that whole front axle out, if the front rails kind of bow open, I'll know, but I'm gonna put a what's up, Mike? Yeah. So I think the easiest, well, I'm not the easiest. I think the back would be take the back out first. All right. Get all that out, and then we can pick it up. And then tomorrow I'll roll the bed and the cab out from underneath the canopy. Then I can pick up I can roll the rear end out, and then take all the pieces out of the front. And then once I do that, then in the big shop, can lay out all the suspension parts on the floor, lay all that stuff out, and see what we got. Or no, don't want to do that because it didn't be in the way. Then it'd be in the way. What's up, Mike? I say let's go ahead and just cut these rivets. I say we just get the cut-off wheel and the grinder, and we'll cut these rivets out, and then we'll probably try to cut. Ooh, they're gonna be fun getting that one. Well, it'll be fun getting that one. Probably fun getting that one with a cut-off wheel, and then take the air hammer and knock the head of it off. Are you gonna blast it before you remove? No, I'm gonna remove it all, Nathan. All of it. Nathan, I'm gonna remove it all, Nathan. I'm gonna remove it all and then blast it. Media blast it. All right, so let me get the. Yeah. All right, let's get the cutoff wheel, man. Where's the gimbal? I'm gonna put y'all back on the gimbal. I know what you meant, Lawrence. Lawrence, I know what you meant. I know what you meant. Hey, we car guys over here, man. We can read between the lines. We can read between the lines. All right, let's sit y'all right here. About throwed y'all on the floor, didn't I?
Let me go get the punch. Let me go get the punch. We about to make some racket. About to make some racket, boys and girls. About to make some racket. Should have brought my stew. Let me go get a bucket. All right, grab a bucket. That's what hey, y'all know what that sounds like? Y'all know what that sounds like? That sounds like a A10 warthog coming through. That's what that sounds like. That sounds like an A10 warthog. Old Ford putting up a fight, boy. Old Ford putting up a fight. What the world? I think my air hammer's just about air hammered out. might not be doing nothing, boys and girls. We might not be doing nothing. What's wrong with you, girl? Boy. I don't know what's wrong with this piece of shit. Piece of shit! Boy, that damn. I'm telling you, them things is in there. And she wants me to wait till tomorrow to do this, when everybody's sleeping. Let's try this one. A little chilly out here. I'm fixing to cut the whole damn thing off. Alright, we're gonna try it one more time and then I'm gonna go get the big grinder and I'm just gonna cut the whole damn thing off. You ain't reusing the shit. I mean, what's he gonna do with it? You think somebody's gonna buy that and put that on something? That's it. I ain't wasting no more damn time. I ain't wasting no more damn time. Wasting no more time. Who's your daddy now? Who your daddy? Who your daddy? Who your daddy? We might be a new air hammer. We might be getting a new air hammer. Come on, girl, give it back. Damn, we just sent it further in the damn hole. Boy, I'm rough on shit, boy. I'm rough on it. I'm rough on it. Rough on it. They should put me in the daggone R&D department. I'll tear a damn anvil up. Act right. Somebody asked did I turn the air compressor on. Yeah, the air compressor's on. Ah! What do you say? No wonder that hammer is temperamental. I do. Hey, I do. I put air tool oil in every bit of my stuff before I start using it. I sure do. I sure do. Absolutely. I sure do. I'll catch up on the comments here in a second. I sweat, man. Hey, if you're new to the channel, hit the subscribe button. I'd greatly appreciate it. And hit that thumbs up so we can get those watch hours up. Now that's gonna be tricky. She's about on her last leg. She just can't take the abuse. Who else is going to show you the good and the bad and the ugly? All right, let's catch up on the comments. Not much work, not much time left between the day, work, and first home remodel. Jay's been getting after it. What's up, Z-Man? I did grind it flat. I did grind it flat. I ain't drilling. Hey, Rich, I ain't drilling shit out. I ain't drilling that. I ain't drilling nothing out. I notice you like to break stuff. Yes. Welders. I notice you like to break stuff. Yes. Welders sell a really decent plasma cutter. Welder? Who's welder? What's up, Nelson? Who's welder? Who's a welder? I mean, what are you talking about? Welder. All right, let's get this side right here. Oh yeah, I tear up some shit. I mean, that's what tools are for. Tools are made to use. They ain't made to look at. They ain't made to look at. They made to use, man. We're gonna do this one a little different. We're gonna do this one a little bit different than that one up there. Instead of trying to drive it out, we're just gonna spread it apart. We ain't gonna cut it off this time. We're gonna see if it'll peel it back. Come on, damn it. Harbor Freight sells oxygen acetylene torch. Well, Seth, PayPal me $350 and I'll go get one tomorrow. How about that? PayPal me $350 or send me a $350 pay. Send me a $350 super chat and I'll go tomorrow and buy one. separated. She's separated. Try this one right here. Old D-wall. Separated. See if we can fix it. Oh! All right. Let's catch up on the chat right quick. Yeah, I was thinking if you do this as a weekend warrior, you could rent plasma cutter. Hey, Seth, are you new to the channel? I was thinking if you do this as a weekend, you could rent a plasma cutter from Ace for a day. Hey, Seth, Seth McSeth. I bought a Viper drill bit. It's oh, then this ain't no weekend warrior shit. This ain't no weekend warrior shit. This is big boy shit. I do this shit for a living, 7 days a week, 368 days out of the year. Yeah, this ain't no, yeah, stick around, hit the subscribe button. I appreciate it. Yeah, hit the subscribe button. This ain't no hobby. This ain't no weekend warrior bullshit. Yeah, this is the real deal, Lucille. All right, let's get these shocks out of here and cut these Mercy brake cables, and we'll have this rear end out. Hey, John, I need to go get my onion cleaned. Hey, John, next time I see you, we're gonna have to go to the barber shop, to the barber. All right, let's get over here on the other side. Well, I'm on this side. Let's go ahead and do this side while we're on this side. Hey, what's up? What's up, Elko? All right, I'm gonna set y'all right here. I'm gonna get y'all right. I'm gonna set y'all right here for a second. Do not try this at home. Got that one. Got that one. Got that one. All right. I know that's right. I know that's right. I know that's right. Hold on a second. We got to do one thing. I forgot to do one thing before we started going crazy like that. Got all excited. We got excited. Got all excited and shit, like Elko with them chicken heads. You know I'm just messing with you, Elko. You know I'm just messing with you, Elko. You know I'm just messing with you. Oh, I know, right? Hey, John, I know. Hey, John. Hey, John. That's a heavy 9 too, buddy. That's a nodular. That's a nodular 9. That's a nodular 9. Damn janitor gonna be mad as hell when he comes in tonight. I'm surprised it ain't daggone flipped out. Hang tight. I gotta do one thing. I gotta do one thing. Hang tight. Y'all can't see this because I ain't doing nothing. Hold on. I don't think it's gonna go nowhere, honestly. If it does, it ain't gonna go far. No, it ain't. It's look. It's balanced. That tire and that bumper's holding her. But just for shits and giggles, where'd that little brown strap go? Why I gotta be brown? Well, because it's brown. There she is. There's a little brown strap. Just for shits and giggles. Just for shits and giggles. Just for. I'm telling you, man, all you need is a water hose and a drop cord, and you can jump out of an airplane and you will get tangled up before you hit the ground. I mean, look at that right there. I mean, how did that even happen? I threw that out of the bed of the truck on the ground, and they were two separate units. Look at them now. They're all twisted up like they in love. Beat all over damn thing, man. Look, it's still twisted. It don't want to let go. You don't want to give her up. Don't want to give her up. Don't want to give her up. Boy, I got a lot of cleaning to do. I got a lot of cleaning to do. I got a lot of cleaning. Hey, Square Body, you still got my strap. Southern Square Body, you still got my strap. I'll be coming to get my strap. All right. You had a ground to catch it. You had a ground. Hey, long time ago, I allegedly used to drink a long time ago. Long time ago. And somebody said, man, I got to hold that stuff, man. I felt something cold on my shoulder and looked up, and it was the floor. All right, it's strapped down. It's strapped. We got a strap across it. We got a strap across it. All right. Well, there she is, boys and girls. There she is, boys and girls. The rear end is out. Let's take care of that right there. Let's take care of that right there. Man, John don't even do this much cutting off at the junkyard. John don't even do this much cutting off at the junkyard. 106 minutes. I tell you what, Craig, I'll mail it to you. You can put it on one of them Mustangs. Put it on one of them Mustangs. It might give you 5 more horsepower. Yeah, I know. John be using the daggone blue wrench. All right, boys. We have tore a daggone. We have tore a Ford pickup truck all 2 pieces. Look, look, Craig. There's the cab. Look, Craig. There's the cab. There's the bed. There's the rear end. We'll take the front end out tomorrow. I ain't gonna do it tonight. It's 9 o'clock. I'm hungry. Like Bill says, you can't work like a mule and eat like a bird. I done eat one time. I'm gonna eat again. So let me pick this juke joint up, and we're gonna put another strap on that side over there. We got a strap right there holding it. But I mean, it was level anyway, but Yancey said put a strap on it because he didn't like what I said. The ground to catch it. All right, that's it right there. So that's enough room. So we're gonna try to, hey look, it's got the tag on it. It's got the tag on it, boys and girls. It's got the tag on it. Bare frame, Craig, as that cab sets right now. Bare frame, and all I've done is eat supper. Yeah, yeah. So let's push this 9-inch, and let's hope the chassis don't fall on old Jay. And we're gonna push this 9-inch. We're gonna try to push it. We know it ain't positive traction. It's a one-wheel peel. It's a one-wheel onion. We're gonna push it on out there, and we're gonna get that out of the way. We're gonna wait to hear back from the client to see if his rear end guy is gonna do the rear end. If he don't, then I got a guy, but he's on his way out, like retired. He might be interested in doing it. If not, there's another guy in Thomasville that I might be able to reach out to. And we're gonna do GM brakes, because GM disc brakes has the external Mercy brake. And then I don't know what axles are in it, but we're gonna go 33 spline axles. And we're gonna go, he said either 373 or 390 gears, because he's going with a 5-speed. Hey, Craig, you in here, Craig? Craig, you still here? I got a Ford question for you. I might have misunderstood. I might have misheard him. So let me ask you a question, Craig. Hey, we got 56 people and 56. Okay, so Craig, so he told me that it's a 351 Windsor. He's boring it out to a 427, aluminum heads, aluminum intake. He says he's running the Holley carburetor, but it's like the fast or something. I got it in a text message, and I have to go read it again. But he's putting a carburetor on it. Power steering, alternator, water pump. That's it. No heat, no air conditioner, no manual brakes, but it's going to be 4-wheel disc brakes. Big bore shit. But here's my question. He said he was putting, and I might have misunderstood him. He said he's putting a T-Rex 5-speed. Okay. All right, Yancey. I will definitely let you know. So, Craig, since you're a Ford guy, and whoever else is a Ford guy, does that sound right? He said a T-Rex 5-speed. And I might have misunderstood him, because I don't do a lot of Ford stuff. You know what I'm saying? I don't do a lot of Ford stuff. So, yeah. I'm going to set the phone down. I'm going to set it right here. And I'm going to push this joker out of the way.
feel like I'm on a wheelbarrow race. Where'd y'all go? Where'd y'all go? All right. All right, let me sit right here. Let me take a rest. TK, okay. All right, so like I said, I might have misunderstood him. Okay, TKX. All right. So he's, all right, well then, I take your word for it, Craig. So he's putting a TKX 5-speed. I don't know much about them. I'll look them up, and so I'm a little educated on it. But man, look at that thing just hanging there in the balance. So, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, I appreciate y'all tapping in today. So we got the cab off. So we got everything done that I wanted to get done except the front end took out. And I could probably stay up all night and do the front end. My battery's down to 37%. I think I'm gonna go eat me another Mississippi chicken sub with some provolone cheese and some peppercorn peppers and some hot sauce and some French fries. Not unless a builder is upgrading it and I don't know. I'll find out, Craig. I'll find out. So tomorrow, it's supposed to be pretty Sunday, Monday, Wednesday. It's supposed to be pretty Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Thursday and Friday is supposed to rain. So I placed an order today for all the liquid materials for the cab or for the F100. I placed an order for it today. So that'll ship out Monday, and I usually get stuff in 2 days. So if it goes out Monday, so you got Monday and Tuesday, I should have it by Wednesday. That'll be fine. So I'm gonna tell, as soon as I get the I'm gonna tell the blaster to be here Tuesday. Because if he's here Tuesday, I'll definitely have this ready, and then I'm gonna clean the cab out. They already got the seat unbolted, so I'm gonna clean the cab out, and then I'm glad I got the cab on a buggy because I really didn't want to blast it up here on the front on the lift. I'd rather do it out there in the yard or out there in the drive. So he'll just have to lay down and blast the bottom of the cab, which will be fine. He'll blast the bottom of the cab and get him to blast inside, the floor, inside and out. And then I got new floor pans, so I can put the floor pans in and clean it up. And then I don't know, we might have to figure something out on the bed and put my I don't know. We might have to manhandle that joker and stand it up on the headboard so we can blast it. So we might have to, we might, shoo. I don't know. We'll figure something out, because if I get him to blast the bottom of the cab, and I get him to blast the bottom of the bed, and if I stood the bed up, so we could stand the bed up and put it on dollies on the front. He just might have to come back.
It just might be a lot. He just might have to come back. He just might have to come back. I don't know. So if he blasts the bottom, so I'm just thinking out loud. If he blasts the bottom of the cab and inside the cab, then I can push the cab in the shop, and then I can start doing the floor patches. The chassis stripped, if the chassis got nothing on it and it's all blasted and it's cleaned, then we can put the chassis in the booth. I had a pallet. I had like a 12-foot pallet, and I cut that son of a gun up in the firewood. I figured it out. I always figure it out. If I get the chassis in the booth and get it hung up, then I can go ahead and 2K epoxy the chassis, and then I can go ahead and put the 2K chassis black on it. And a lot of people's like, well, you gonna do that before you put the suspension on it? Yes. And then what I can do is I can bring the chassis up, clean all this up, pressure wash this, clean it, pressure wash and clean every bit of this up, and then get the shipping blankets and lay all the shipping blankets out on the floor. And then just do one system at a time. Do the rear suspension, do the rear, or do the front. It don't matter, either way. And then if I have to cut and grind something, then I can take my little small paint gun, my little water, and I can touch it up and do some, because you can do the recoat on that stuff and recoat it. It'll handle it. It'll handle it. I could do that. Nathan, that's a good idea. I could take the forks. What I could do is I could cut some 5/4 board. I didn't even think about that, Nathan. That's a good idea. I could cut some 5/4 board and duct tape the 5/4 board to the forks so it won't scratch none, so it won't scratch none of the metal, right? And then put the forks underneath the bed, underneath the cab, and then pick the cab up. Pick it up and kick it back like that, and then he can blast the bottom of it. No, I'm not doing that. I don't even know what that is. No. And then can set it back down on the buggy. Honestly, the bed, you know what? Might have to do some daggone shuffling around, Nathan. So if we do that, Nathan, we can pick the cab up and get it off of that buggy. Push the bed, I could probably even pick up the bed with the forks, but that ain't gonna work because we need one and the other. So I got two metal sawhorses. I really need to take that buggy that's under the bed. I don't know. It'll be fine. But I could do that too, Nathan. I could take the forks and slide up underneath the bed and put some shipping blankets and put a tire so the mass won't be pushing into the headboard, and put a shipping blanket so it won't scratch it, and then put another shipping blanket, run the forks underneath it, and then tilt it back, and then take and drop the tailgate and take some straps and run from the mass on the lift on the mass of the forks and go to the back side of the bed where the clasp is at, now I've done this with a little Toyota bed, hook the straps into the lock mechanism and ratchet strap it. So you put pressure on it and then you pick it up and it done like that. That's how I done a Toyota bed, and then I picked it up and we blasted the bottom of the Toyota bed, and it didn't even hurt nothing. I could do that, and then he can blast the bottom of it, so he can do a good job. Set the cab. What did he say? Set the cab on the bed. What? What, Craig? I got a set of saw monkeys. I got a set of metal saw monkeys that I can pick the cab up and set the cab on a set of saw monkeys, right? And then I can take and get the bed back over here on the lift and pick the bed up, and then take that and put it over there. It don't matter. One half does another. Oh, wait, oh, it's okay, Craig. No. It's fine. I would rather get the cab lower to the floor, which is fine because I'm gonna put floor patches in that thing. I don't know. I'll figure something out. I always figure it out. I'll figure it out. Cause if I get him to blast the bottom of the cab and blast inside the truck, get all the paint out inside the cab on the floor, just the floor. Then when I cut all the floor pans out or patch panels and run the patch panels, then I got clean metal to go to. And then I can epoxy it. If I epoxy the bottom and epoxy the top, I got 14 days. I got 14 days to get back on it. With that Tamco, I got 14 days to get back on it. So what I can do then is I can do all the metal work and be in raw metal, be in the dry. And then when I'm about done with it, I can epoxy it and then order the H&R heat resistant stuff in the XO2 system. And then whenever it gets here, then I can spray it. What do you say? You need to find another place to store. What did it say? Hold on a second. You need to find another place to store your car so you can use that space. Yeah, Z-Man, Nathan is working on that for me right now. Nathan is working on that for me right now. Nathan is working on that for me right now. He sure is. I agree with him. It probably won't never get finished. That car, I got a sour stomach on it. I mean, it runs and drives. I can't do it right now, but I can crank it up and drive it. It just don't have no interior. No interior, no glass, no window regulators, none of that stuff. It don't have any of that stuff. It's a 383. It's a Dart 383 block, aluminum heads, low compression, 142 cubic inch blower, Phytech fuel injection, runs 10 pounds of boost, has a turbo 400 transmission in it. I have a 5-speed manual that goes in it, and the clutch pedals and everything's already in it. I just never put the 5-speed in it. Has a Fat Man ultra low front end on the front of it, lace frame, stainless steel A-arms, 4-link in the back, 9-inch, 33 spline axles, has 373 gears in the back, and 3-inch exhaust on it. Damn, Mac, you hit your head? Man, I hit my head so hard today, I seen the second time. Nathan, I know you are. Nathan, I've told you this before, man. I am not concerned with your character or your word. Listen, Nathan, I am not worried with your character or your word. That has never been in question to me ever. So if you say you're working on it, you're working on it. It will come to pass when it comes to pass. Look at old fat boy. Watch this. Hollywood, Hollywood, Hollywood. Watch this. Come on. Come on. He's like a damn dog. Hey, Mac, you better make sure you better not have no damn concussion. Hold on a second. What do you say? Do you have room for a container? Get one. I believe I can find somewhere to stick a container. Nathan is looking for me a 40-foot. I don't know if he's looking for a. I don't know if he's looking for a high C. Hey, your ass is in my face. Actually, the thing about those 53 footers, if I got a 50, if I got a 50 foot through, if I got a 50 foot through, 53 footer, then I'd have to knock the wheels off of it and the landing gear off of it. And those are twice the price of shipping containers. A high C's fine. Hey, whatever's easiest to find, Nathan. Whatever's easiest to find. Whatever's easiest to find. If a HC is if HCs are easier to find, HC's fine. Yeah, that's cool. Yeah. Yeah, if I could get if I could get a 40, I could put the 54 and the wagon in a 40. Put a 5-gallon bucket of mothballs in there and 5-gallon bucket of rat poison. Run some stay built through the 54 and run some stay built through the wagon, and put about a 5-gallon bucket of rice in there. Shut the door up and be done with it. Hey, well, congratulations, Nathan. What's up, Stang? What's up, Stang? Look, Stang, we done tore a daggone. Where you been, Stang? We done tore a daggone 1970 F100 pickup truck. We done tore that sun gun all the way down to the frame. Hey, boys and girls, if you're watching in the shadows and you hadn't hit the subscribe button, I'd greatly appreciate it if you hit the subscribe button and hit a thumbs up so we can get those watch hours up. We just hit 6 million views. We hit 1 million views from January 1st to February 1st. We hit 1 million views. We hit 1 million views. And from January 1st to 2025 to December 31st of 2005, no, from January 1st, 2025 to December 31st, 2025, we hit 5 million views for the whole year last year. 5 million views. And then from January 1st to February 1st of 2026, We hit 1 million more views in 30 days. Yeah, we hit 1 million views. So we just a little shy from 10,000 subscribers, which is the next milestone. But the subscribers are great. I mean, that's great. Like, it's like Bill said one day, he says, you could have, 10,000 subscribers and you don't have but 1,000 views. I mean, and then if you got 1,000 subscribers and you got 10,000 views, that's where it's at. The views, I'm not trying to take away from the subscribers, because once you hit 10,000, then the whole algorithm and everything changes according to YouTube. So it is a great milestone. Don't get me wrong, but the views is where it's at. I appreciate it, Greg. Yeah, the views is where it's at, man. Don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. Subscribers matter. But if your subscriber count don't match or is even more than your view count, then something is rotten in Denmark. You can't have 5,000 subscribers and then your view count is 500. You can't post a video and go back 24 hours later and there's been 10 people that's watched it. That the math don't math. You know what I'm saying? The math don't math. So it has to be equal to or greater to, So yeah, the views. So from Sunday to Sunday, I average about 150 to 175,000 views from Sunday to Sunday. If I'm really pushing it, average is about 100,000 Sunday to Sunday. So normally it's about 400,000 views per month. I don't know what the hell was going. Excuse me. I don't know what the hell was going on in January, from January 1st to February 1st, but we hit 1 million views in 30 days. I don't know how the hell that happened, but it happened. So. Nathan said, I seen a channel hover about 9K for months, and then one night, 2 different channels went in, subscribed to it, hit it 10,000. Yeah, it's crazy. It really is. It's crazy how it works. But YouTube is purging. I got an email. YouTube is, it's like one of those alert things. YouTube is purging accounts that buy subscribers and bots and stuff. Because they've been looking at stuff. They look at that. It's in the community guidelines. If you read it, they look at suspicious activity. Like if your subscriber count's way high and your view counts is way down, then that flag, that hits a red flag. So just finished a cover malt with extra malt. What is that? What is that, Mac? Oh yeah, the guy with the typhoon. Yeah, that's right. I wish that guy would sell that summer gun. A Culver's malt with extra malt. What is that? Is that ice cream, Mac? Y'all hear them crickets? Or y'all hear them frogs? A milkshake. That sounds good. That sounds good. I got a lot of you, Lucy. Lucy, you got a lot of explaining to do. Boy, I tell you what, when the janitor comes in tonight, he gonna be mad as hell. Man, I'm loving this weather, man. I'm loving this weather. Cause I stay out here like 90% of the time out here. Just to hear the planes and the noise and that, and in there with the door shut, man, it's rough. No sunshine, no nothing. We got rain tomorrow. We better not have no rain tomorrow. It's supposed to be pretty Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. And it's supposed to rain Thursday and Friday. I had to start a fire. The wife said, "Start a fire. I'm cold." So I built a fire, turned the water stove back on, sent some hot water to the house. Man, that sucks, Nathan. I mean, we need the rain, don't get me wrong. I mean, you look at all the creeks and the ponds and the lakes and stuff. Everything's down. I mean, we need the rain, but just as soon as it gets spring, man, and you got those showers, man, it'll rain like 3 or 4 days, man. We get like 8 inches of rain in like 3 days, man. I'm on the sound side, not the waterfront. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Boy, I bet it's humid. I bet it's humid as crap out there, boy. The swamp. The swamp is right there behind there's a swamp back there down there behind the booth. And boy, I tell you what, the little black mosquitoes, man, if you ain't immune to them sun guns, they will eat you alive. Man, when the humidity hits, man, your sweat will have sweat on top of sweat. Oh yeah, we get hurricanes. Yeah, we sure do. Oh yeah, and I gotta get. That's one thing about it, cause I'm surrounded by pines. So I gotta get the C10 cab painted. I gotta get the C10 cab painted, the fenders painted, and the hoods painted before the pollen starts coming. I mean, my booth's got filters and stuff like that, but um, that pollen will be on everything, everything, everything. I knew a guy a couple years ago. He painted a hood at his shop. I think it was a hood. It was something. It was a hood or a deck lid or a wing. It was something small, and he painted it. And he's not really around a bunch of pine trees, but he is, but he ain't. And he called and he's like, there's something crazy going on with this paint. And he sent me a bunch of pictures and stuff, and I'm looking at it, I'm like, man, I don't know what that is. And went and looked at it, and it looked. I said, man, what in the world is that? It was crazy. You look at it one way, and it just had this funky look to it. But when you rubbed your hand across it, it was slick. I mean, the clear was slick, but it looked like it had like little. It looked like it had little bubbles, not bubbles. I don't want to say bubbles because that's not what it was. It looked like it had little texture in it, like all over it, like somebody just peppered the shit out of it. And he's like, man, I don't know what that is. And I was like, I've never seen that before. And I've seen a lot of shit. I said, I've never seen that before. He said, well, I'm going to wet sand it. He said, I'm going to wet sand it down and see if it comes out. And just he said, I'm going to wet sand it down and flow coat it. I'm not big on flow coating, but he had to do something, right? So he wet sanded it. He wet sanded it to get ready to flow coat it. And then a couple of days goes by, and he shot the first coat of clear. And he was in the booth. He was in the booth. And the wind, springtime, the wind blows, sometimes it blows pretty heavy. The wind blows, and when it did, the filters on his booth pushed in, right? They pushed in, and he was literally in the booth. And the filters pushed in, you know, like the pressure. They didn't fall out. I mean, they just pushed in like that. And he was in the booth, and he seen it come across, and it was pollen. What did he say? I was coming out of home and I seen a pot-bellied pig. Man, that's crazy. I'm trying, yes, you've been trying to, so. Might come to North Carolina, there's 10 acres. So that's where we're at, boys and girls. All right, boys and girls, it's 9:30. I appreciate everybody tapping in. Um, I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm gonna clean up a little bit. I'm gonna get off here. I'm gonna pick my tools up. I'm gonna clean up a little bit. Go stoke the fire a little bit, and then I'm gonna go fix me a sandwich. I shouldn't eat this late at night. You know what? I might go eat me a bowl of cereal. Probably shouldn't eat all that bread and chicken this late at night. Probably just go eat me a big old bowl of Frosty Flakes. Yeah, we did good today, didn't we, Nathan? We did good. We did good today, Nathan. I just had a duck mess up at the door. Man, that sucks. Yeah, we did good today. You know, I've always said we. It's me and you. It's us. I've been saying that since day one on YouTube. It's funny what other people pick up, what other people say, and call it their own. Call it their own. Woo. Yeah, boy. All right, boys and girls. I appreciate every single one of you. Hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell. So tomorrow, I don't know what time I'll tap in tomorrow, but when I tap back in tomorrow, all this stuff is going to be cleaned up. Regardless if it's raining or not, all this stuff's gonna be cleaned up, and then I try to figure out a plan on the front cross member, and we'll go ahead and we'll take the front cross member out of this juke joint, and we'll be done. We'll be done for this second. So, boys and girls, I appreciate every single one of you. Remember when I said, boys and girls, don't worry about the man up the road and down the road. Sweep off your own front porch while sweeping off anybody else's. Put God first, let loose and drag. Peace, up, and chicken grease. I'm out.